Titans. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
The Colts ready here for the kickoff. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of success, and that's what you think of when you're a quarterback. You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
Makes the catch. That brings the play to an end.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The Titans snap it at the 41. Catch made. They'll mark him at the 40. They march right onto the field with this opening drive, and they're moving the chains with regularity.
They sure are, and I think it's time for the defense to quit sitting in there in that bland defense they're running, take a chance and try to stop this drive.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more. And we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The Colts are usually one of the best of the league in stopping opponents on their opening drive. Not the case this time. The score's 7-0. And he'll start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself. And that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
First down here. Wide receivers are bunched up, and they cross them up with the end around. They knock them down behind the line of scrimmage. Now, here's a look at the Colts offense. They have been absolutely clueless this year on how to score points. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Space to work, and that's a gain of 9. Line up now on 3rd down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago. Out of the shotgun. The catch is made, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The Colts have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining.
You got to be cool under pressure, and I think this is a pressure situation. You got to make plays when it counts in situations just like this.
Here's how the Titans defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The give off the right side. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Staying with the ground. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Here we go.
2nd and 1. Handoff. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Third down.
On the money. Rock for a loss on that play.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Backs to the wall for the offense. Now 1st and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. He's got the grab, and he's got the first. Tight ends are absolutely crucial to what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Finds his mark. Tackles made.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down here after the completion. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Here's the handoff. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
Still got it after the play action. Brings it into his body. Nice tackle. Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team.
This play set up by the long gainer. First down following the long play.
Pulls it in. Gains 15.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keeps it here. Touchdown.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
He'll have a chance to take off.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Colts ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30.
Double tight end formation.
First down at the 30. To the ground. That picks up about 3.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Out of the shotgun formation.
Got the completion. And he's out of bounds.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the wide receiver, and he leads that wide receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Has his target. Gains 11.
Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
First down here after the completion. Sticks to his hands.
Tackled down at the 22.
I used to love this as a quarterback. Throw that football short, let the receiver catch it, and then look out, look at the yards after the catch. Really, really good job by the wide receiver.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down and 10.
Gets the handle here. He's brought down.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Second down here after that run play. They bring in the extra tight end.
Flag is out. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
Offside. Defense.
Players for both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Colts line up in the pistol.
Will go ground.
That's a gain of only a yard. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment.
2 tight ends on the field here. Third down and 4.
That's a gain of 7.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
They face first down. Offense lines up here.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play.
Second and goal from the 9. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Third and goal from the 8.
Trying to work that left side. Touchdown and drawing close.
touchdown there, and you chip it away at that lead. Try to get into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? You hear the word choke? Yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
The Titans now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 14-7. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Titans ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. 1st and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Play action. The defense gets another sack. The Colts are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Keeps it on the play fake. Almost intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. The tackle is made. The Colts call a timeout and are left now with only 1. 2nd down coming up with about a minute to go before intermission.
Come on, let's go.
2nd down and 6. Looking across the middle. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
3rd and 3. Wide open. Allen. Touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Colts going to be kicking it away now. Their offense took control with a very good starting field position following the very poor punt. And they made sure not to squander that opportunity and put points on the board. Exactly what you have to do in those situations. They'll mark him at the 22. The Titans now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Has his target. That'll stop the play right there. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way. He did everything right, didn't he, the cornerback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback. So it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
They come out in the dime package. 2nd down and 10. He makes the catch. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Titans lined up now for the point after.
Extra point was good. The Colts are ready to return the kick.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Colts offense now coming out. The Titans call a timeout. Their first. They come to the line, and it's first down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And he's brought to the ground. Second down. So that's going to do it for the first half. Titans are up in this one. The Colts are ready to return the kick. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
Return 20 yards. Number 19 on return.
The Colts ready to take over the football. And now here's the first snap of the second half. No one's going to get him now. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30. He's got some daylight. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
Counted. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. Scores 21-21. The Titans are ready to take it to them. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Titans now will start this drive at the 27. It's a two tight end formation. First and 10. He takes it on the counter. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Phil, we have a wide receiver who just knows how to create big plays for himself on the field.
One of the best in the NFL. My gosh, it seems like every Sunday night you sit back and you see highlights of him catching the football and just streaking down the field. He's having an awesome day here today.
Split backfield here. The Titans will take the snap from the 25. Gets it out for the completion. He's brought to a halt. You love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's anxious to go out there and do well, and so far today he has been awesome.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Well, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball.
We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Double tight end formation. The Titans have it at the 24. The defense gets the sack.
Well, I don't know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit, well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
The jumbo set on the field. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things.
Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The kicking team now getting set here for what looks like an onside kick. And the hands team does his job recovering the onside kick. The Colts are set for their next possession. First down at the 46. Reaches out and snatches it. That's a gain of 10.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Let's go. 1-9.
First down at the 36.
And he's taken down.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Takes it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that could turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Wants to go deep. Nice catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Colts were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
First down on the way. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Could have been intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The Titans have it at the 24. Pulls it in. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
Good piece of tackling. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And intercepted! They bring him to the turf.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with a play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
First down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Let's go. 1-9.
Will go ground.
gain of 10.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down, keep the chains moving.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination. And the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
Second and 12.
Catch made.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
And here in a tie game, Phil, you like your chances with a quarterback playing the way he is right now, don't you?
I do, because when you have a quarterback that's hot, it gives you a lot of options. You can, of course, throw the football short or long, but it makes the defense think pass. And now maybe because he is so hot, the quarterback, that you might be able to stick a run in there.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. In on the stop.
The Colts offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. Now 1st and 10.
Keeps it here. He has the grab. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. And he is tackled at the 44. We've got a nail-biter going on in this one, and that's saying a lot considering that their running attack has been completely shut down today.
Yeah, the offensive line has had no chance in the run game. They are getting overpowered, and sometimes when it happens like this, forget about that run. Just drop back and try to win the game throwing it.
The Colts have it at the 44.
He'll get it again. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 3rd down and 3. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
False start, offense.
The Colts are set to punt.
The Titans now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive.
They bring in the extra tight end.
First down at the 31. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
And that picks up 3.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner, knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
They're loaded up in the full house formation.
First down at the 42. Again, they'll lean on him. Brought down after a gain of 6.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Full house formation. Running formation here. Offense in the full house set.
Caught for the first down. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down and 10. It's the old counter play. He's tackled right at the 36.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Second down and 2. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs, and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The game is tied, and time is a factor. Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the tie. Quick drop back. Catch made. Gains 13. You look at the numbers again, and really both these tight ends have looked fantastic.
Well, coming in today's game, Jim, I thought these were two really solid tight ends. I'm not sure anymore. They are working their way up the ladder. They're potential superstars.
To the air here on first down. Intercepted. He's stacked up at that point. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. First down. Offense readying for the snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Makes the catch inbound.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Split backfield here.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
The defense gets a sack. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way. The Colts lined up in the pistol.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
They'll run it here, and this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. That's a timeout by the defense. They're set to punt it away now. Wants to give it a go here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. The offense comes onto the field after the punt. They can steer this game towards overtime, or they can gamble a little bit and go for the win.
Jim, I would not gamble in a situation like this. You have all the control on the offensive side, play it safe, and you hope somebody breaks a play to get that offense going. Then you can gamble and try to go for the score.
The Titans head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter. Offense lines up here. The Titans will take the snap from the 30. Handoff made, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. First down here after the run. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. That brings the play to an end. The Colts, in a tie game, will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. Second and 8. They call his name again. That's a gain of 10.
When we were at practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
Back to the ground. Tackles made. Second down coming up.
We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied.
Takes another handoff. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Gets it again.
He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
What a call to win the game, running it into the end zone.
You said it right. It's what a call. The defense expecting pass all the way. The offensive coordinator calls the run, and it gets them the winning touchdown.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. They're setting up the return.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. One final snap coming up. Let's see what they can do here.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Colts take it from the 28. Going for the deep ball. What a catch down the middle of the field.
What a game it was. Comes down to a touchdown to win it at the end.
Nothing like scoring late in the game.